So Mr. Rochester and I watched our second film of the year. This time it was on Netflix, and it's Miranda July's Me and You and Everyone We Know. This is a film I remember when it came out because I was in college, and I remember liking the advertising and the advertising for Thumbsucker because they came out at the same time. And I ended up seeing Thumbsucker, but I never saw this one. And then, like years later, as we all know, Miranda July and Mike Mills met, married, and have a baby, and they're like super adorable. And one time I saw them at LACMA. True story. Anyways, and I love beginners. But so I hadn't seen this movie, and then like I kept not seeing it, and it was on Netflix, and I didn't ever. It was like perpetually in my queue. And part of what I'm doing this year is like getting to these movies that, for one reason or another, you're gonna stay in this video, cat. For one reason or another, I never got to. And now I'm doing it. Like, this movie came out almost 10 years ago. Mr. Rochester, what are you doing? So I watched it. I loved it. I love John Hawkes. God, I love John Hawkes. He was really good on Deadwood. He's good in everything, but I loved him in Deadwood. Mr. Rochester actually did watch this whole movie, so I don't know why he's trying to get out of this video now. He's just doesn't like me talking, I guess. She's so beautiful and so interesting looking, and I loved how simple the story was, yet how powerfully emotional it was, and how conflicted all of the cat, run away. How conflicted all of the characters were. Like, the adults are all messed up, the kids are messed up, everyone's messed up, but they're not. The tone of the film is never cynical about it. It just presents people as these flawed creatures that we are, and I thought that was really wonderful. I loved I loved the settings. The way she filmed the department store made it just look as magical as department stores look when you're a kid, So I'm gonna say that Catitude mug, please, if someone knows where to get I've Got Catitude the mug, please send it to me, because I need that mug. Let's see what else. So I also, on Netflix is her second film, The Future, so I'll probably watch that tomorrow and just make it a Miranda July weekend. John Hawkes should be in all movies. He is not in enough movies, and he's always good. Always good. Apparently, Roger Ebert put this on his 10 best films of the decade for the previous decade. So he was clearly a big fan of this movie. Gosh, it's beautiful. Came out, July 2005. That was the summer that right after my first year at Berkeley, and I lived in my very first apartment all by myself, and I used to walk around campus all the time because I took summer classes, and I would just walk around, and it's really empty in the summertime. Berkeley's really cool to walk around in the summertime because there's nobody, and you just own the campus. And I remember the posters for this being around, and I never watched it. I'm really cold. I'm sorry. This is just a great movie. It's on Netflix. You should watch it. I can't wait to watch her second film. I'm excited now.